Welcome back on Speed. Coverage of the Stacker 2 World of Outlaws Late Model Series with Shane Andrews. I'm Rick Benjamin. Mark Kenyon is on the racetrack for us tonight. A beautiful night to go racing, 80 degrees.
It's gorgeous. There's no clouds in the sky. A little bit of wind out of the southeast to 7 miles an hour, but it's a beautiful night, Rick.
Now in the dash in the World of Outlaws Late Models, you'll set the starting lineup for the feature, first 3 rows. So they're racing for position. Darrell Lanigan, Ricky Elliott in row 1, John Blankenship in the Busch Beer car, Tim McCready in the Sweeteners Plus 39 make up row number 2. Final row, Chubbzilla, Chubb Frank in that 1 car out of Pennsylvania, and Kid Rocket out of West Virginia, the Rocket Chassis 1 car for Josh Richards. Who do you like in this one, Shane?
I have to go with Ricky Elliott in the 91. Like McCready, he has also wheeled a modified around this speedway. In 2004, he had 8 wins, and he finished second in points. Rick, he takes the high side for the start. Does he know something that the rest of these drivers don't?
Well, this track usually takes rubber down low, but it's a little early for that. Drop of the green, Lanigan in the black 29, and Elliott, little contact there.
Elliott pushes up just a little bit. That allows Lanigan to get by. Let's see if Elliott tries the bottom on Lanigan as they go into the corner.
Chubb Frank in the 1. He and Josh Richards get together, and Frank in that 1 star goes around the Lester Buildings machine. That'll bring out our first caution of the evening. Frank should be able to restart his Chevrolet and move back to the back of the field for the restart here, but just a little bit too close in that corner. One more look at it as they race to the turn.
As they go into corner number 3, you can see Chubbzilla on the inside. A little bit of contact with that left rear quarter panel of Kid Rocket, and he sends it around all by himself.
Kind of thing you see a lot in dirt racing. The closing speed just a little too high. Frank threw the car in there sideways. Josh Richards, I think, checked up a little bit, and that was the result. The contact is what sent Frank around. Ready for a restart here at Bridgeport. The dash, the World of Outlaws Stacker 2 late models to set the first 3 rows of the grid for tonight's YJ Stinger 50. And we are back underway. There's McCready in that red number 39, going for 3rd on the high side. Out front, Elliott gets the drop this time on Lanigan.
Topside worked that much better on this restart than it did on the initial start for Ricky Elliott. Kid Rocket now challenging Timmy McCready.
Right now, you need to be on the bottom here in the early going of the dash. Blankenship is in front of Richards. 5 to go. There's McCready trying to find running room, find some grip on the high side. Ricky Elliott doing a sensational job in that 91. Brand new team, brand new effort for his modified team to put a late model on the racetrack.
These guys have competed in a few late model races early on in the 2005 season down in North Carolina, but this is the first time that they've really had a chance to show their muscle against the World of Outlaw late models.
This is the toughest traveling late model tour in the nation. Guys like Darrell Lanigan, John Blankenship certainly know how to get it done, but home field advantage such as Elliott enjoys here, that can be hard to overcome. Here's the battle for 3rd. Blankenship in the black 23 car, and behind him, young Josh Richards. 2
young guns on this late model series doing battle. You can see Blankenship jumped up over what cushion is there between the corners, and Kid Rocket just had the momentum and went by.
Halfway, Lanigan in the 29, trying to reel in Ricky Elliott's car. Elliott in that BSW machine is the leader. 2 to go now.
Now with Elliott out in front and Darrell Lanigan second, and Lanigan knowing that Elliott has a lot of laps on this track, do you think now maybe he's just watching, picking up some different lines that he can use later on in the feature?
Well, if he's in second spot, he'll start on the front row of the YJ Stinger 50, and that could be his game plan. Meantime, here's Blankenship trying to move up and get by Richards.
Josh Richards has had a great season on the big tracks in 2005. Still getting acclimated to the smaller tracks, but he's got to be a favorite coming into this race tonight.
No fear at all. Able to put that right to the floorboards. Ricky Elliott, meantime, he may be flat-footing it out of 3 and 4. Elliott will come to the stripe and win the dash tonight here at Bridgeport.
Home field advantage pays off for Elliott. Kid Rocket grabs 3rd with Blankenship coming around in 4th.
So Ricky Elliott fast all night so far. The fast qualifier, he won his heat, and now earns the pole position for the upcoming main event, the YJ Stinger 50. There's the rest of your order of finish. McCready and Frank following.
Hey, man. Fast time, win the heat, win the dash. These World Outlaw Stacker 2 boys are going to know your name before the night's over, huh?
Oh, we got a long ways to go yet, you know. You just can't anticipate on anything, so we got to keep kicking, and we got maybe another hour here, so if we can finish this off, we've come this far, we just keep working hard and go. If we can keep this car together, I think we got something we can race with them with a little bit.
Big power move coming off a 2 on the outside, drove right around him on the high side. Is this track going to have 3 lanes? Are we going to see that?
I think if they keep a little bit more water on it, they would just sprinkle it one more time. You can see that you'd race on all of it. You know, as long as it don't rubber up and get one lane, you know, you'll see a really good race here tonight.
Well, you're one race away from running the table. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ricky Elliott knew exactly what he wanted to do, taking the top side for the restart. It paid big dividends for him, winning the dash.
Rim riding to victory and the pole in the YJ Stinger 50. We'll be back on Speed. Welcome back on Speed. Coverage of the World of Outlaws Stacker 2 late models. We're at Bridgeport Speedway in New Jersey tonight. I'm Rick Benjamin, Shane Andrews alongside. We'll hear from Mark Kenyon momentarily. 24 cars set to do battle for more than $45,000 on one of the fastest places they'll see all year.
50 laps is the distance, Rick, and we're going to see a lot of racing. These guys will be carrying a lot of speed around this 5/8 mile speedway.
Just a little bit of banking, only 6 degrees in the corners. Just a hint of banking on the straightaways, of course, on this clay surface track, and only the bravest of the brave can haul it into the corners wide open here. But that brings up the question, what sort of shape is the racetrack in after heats and the dash and time trials? Mark Kenyon.
Track conditions, I'm usually pretty good at track conditions, and I take pride in finding out that if I don't know, at least I find some drivers that do know. I'll tell you right now, I talked to Mark Richards, Rocket Chassis. He told me, as far as tires, all we know is we need 4 of them. This track is wicked fast. Jay James watered the track in between the heat and the feature. Drivers will be looking for spots like this where there's plenty of bite. Track conditions are going to be very, very tricky. The guy who picks the right tires goes to victory lane. Pick wrong, you're going to go backwards. Hey, it's go time.
Go time indeed. They're strapping in and firing them up here at Bridgeport Speedway. There's a look at that beautiful new number 91 of Ricky Elliott out of Delaware. It's hard to race these touring pros and come in and sit on the pole, out-qualify everybody.
We've seen it one other time in the past with Billy Decker doing this down at Orange County Fair Speedway. But Ricky Elliott, new team, BSW Construction, Herring Creek Builders, Pro Power Rocket. They want to get out and do some more racing with these World of Outlaw late models.
And here's the guy everybody has to account for. Scott Bloomquist just back on the tour. Kid Rocket, Josh Richards, and a host of other stars. Billy Moyer and many, many more greats in the field of 24 cars. Rolling off for a couple of pace laps here behind that beautiful Hummer pace machine. We'll be back to put this field underway at Bridgeport Speedway.